Rice TVX, the mic's live wire. American Pitbull, real gold buyer. Sound money advocate, rights defender. In the crypto arena, he's the top contender. From the gritty streets of the digital age, Rice lays wisdom, chapter and page. Silver, gold, he scores only the bold. Land, life, and liberty, these values hold.
What I was were found. See mainly the stands, evergreen at the sound of the sound.
Constitution, deep dive, knowledge revival. Navigate the system, critical for survival. Rice engraved like inscriptions on metal. Pitbull in the game, lead foot on the pedal. Land acquirer, a strategic mind. In the fight for freedom, he's frontline. Educate on rights, the law he'll explain. Chris Rice the Pitbull, breaking the chain.
I'm gonna go swear to you that met them to stay.
In the arena where truths collide, Rice TVX, the certified guide. Silver and gold, land and rights. American Pitbull in the freedom fights. In a world of chaos, he's the calm in the storm. Teaching the masses, ready to inform. Keys to crypto, rights we cherish. His wisdom like paths that others perish. Guardian of wealth, from digital to ancient. His legacy crafted, fearless and patient.
You know, I just realized that none of you heard anything that I just did. But you did see we're starting in 3 minutes.
Rice TVX, the mic's live.
Let me go ahead and cut that track. There's been so many technical difficulties trying to allow me to stream from my internet to my computer, and now I'm having issues over on the Rumble side. So what I am trying to do is correct that. So bear with me one moment as I try to get everything hooked up and corrected here for Rumble. But it does not seem to be working. So I may have to, let's see what we're doing here. Again, I do appreciate you guys taking the opportunity to tune in. I greatly appreciate. I have been having so many technical issues. I'm definitely going to have to get another internet service provider technician out here again for, I think this will be the 7th time. This is getting ridiculous. So anyways, I do apologize. So today, we're going to be talking about the fact that HBO is going to be releasing a documentary. It's coming out today, October the 8th. 2024, and it's going to be premiering tonight at 9:00 p.m. Eastern Time. Money Electric, the Bitcoin mystery. It's going to be diving into the origins of Bitcoin and the identity of its creator, Satoshi Nakamoto. So, will the secret identity of Satoshi Nakamoto, the creator of Bitcoin, finally be revealed today? You let me know what you think. Real quick, before we begin today's show, I do encourage you to smash that like button. If you're watching over on X, definitely repost. And a quick message from the sponsor of Rice TVX, Pre-Search, the decentralized search engine with AI that rewards you. You can find information in every video description. All right, and I have a kitty cat that just is trying to destroy my door. So if you guys can bear with me, another technical difficulty. This little kitty cat had stumbled upon my porch about 2 weeks ago, and she's becoming part of the Rice clan. So bear with me 1 second, and I'll go get this stormy kitty. Say hello. All right. Yes, this is Stormy, and she is crazy. But she came up on my porch a couple weeks ago and tried finding its owner, her owner, and no luck. And I had 2 other cats, and she seems to be getting along with them pretty decently, trying to acclimate. The Russian blue, Stormy, because she is a hell of a kitty. I love her to death, but there's a wild side of her. There's definitely a wild side. So I do appreciate you guys again for tuning in. What I want to do real quick is I want to pull up the trailer for this documentary, Money Electric. I made some modifications. I sped it up to a 1.25 and added a little filter onto it so I wouldn't get demonetized. But I'm going to go ahead and share the trailer for the documentary coming out tonight, 9:00 p.m. Eastern time, Money Electric, the Bitcoin mystery, claiming to reveal the secret identity of the he, she, it, they, Satoshi Nakamoto.
Satoshi Nakamoto, the inventor of Bitcoin, could be one of the richest people on Earth. But many years ago, Satoshi had disappeared, and with Bitcoin being woven into the fabric of the financial system, solidifying its role as digital gold, perhaps the question of Satoshi's identity was more pressing than ever. We should start with just an interview with you in Malta, if that sounds good to you.
Okay.
Who had been working around the clock to introduce something like Bitcoin?
A lot of technical people will say, I could have done that. It's actually much harder than it looks.
Anyone confident enough to go do Bitcoin probably would confident enough to not leave any traces.
Satoshi's got nothing to pick up by his stash.
Yeah, just 1 million Bitcoin. The currency derived from electricity might pose a real threat to the dollar. 3, 2, 1. If it gained in popularity.
The crazy prince starts talking about Bitcoin.
What we're trying to do is get parallel systems in place. Dollars, Bitcoin, pesos, Bitcoin, yen, Bitcoin.
If it looks like something could replace the US dollar as the world's reserve currency, three-letter agencies will do whatever they can to disrupt projects like Bitcoin.
I would rather buy shit that's worth something than buying crypto.
Bitcoin is about undermining the Federal Reserve, disintermediating the nation state.
It's not like Satoshi had some master plan.
Yeah, it's like you're in some sort of cult. You guys are having fun now.
Right? Satoshi left a lot of digital history.
When he left, he distributed control amongst different people in the community.
Were you the first person that Satoshi reached out to?
I believe so, yeah.
Best evidence of him being Satoshi.
Of not being Satoshi.
Being Satoshi.
What indication do you have that he was collaborating with the government?
If you dig deep enough, the inconsistencies will emerge.
He's responding.
I've been told Satoshi was a group of people.
I have to be careful talking about that topic.
He checks a lot of boxes.
I will admit, you're pretty creative. You come up with some crazy theories.
Here's what I think happened.
It's Bitcoin. Don't trust, verify.
Don't Trust, Verify. Again, it's premiering tonight, 9:00 p.m. Eastern time, October the 8th, 2024. Money Electric, the Bitcoin mystery. I'm not sure if this thing is going to be like multiple episodes or if it's going to be one long episode. So unfortunately, I was not able to get the stream on Rumble corrected. So I'm going to have to upload this live stream afterwards. And I'm also going to be editing out that silent intro on my part. I think I'll double check and make sure we're all right, because I don't think it was that much time of having silence, but I will double check it. Again, crazy technical difficulties. Not only is the channel shadow banned, I'm losing subscribers, I'm getting low views on videos, I'm having internet issues, I had major computer issues before starting. I was trying to actually record earlier and just got fed up with that and decided to go ahead and do the live stream. I do want to let everybody know that I'm going to be going live tomorrow, and I believe we're doing it at 3:00 p.m. Eastern time, and that is going to be with Seth from Mind Your Biz and Crypto Blood for the Three Wise Man Wednesday. We're going to be talking about the Satoshi Nakamoto stuff. So join us tomorrow, I believe 3:00 p.m. Eastern time. I want to confirm with them here after this live stream and get it set up for everybody. All right. So again, that's going to be premiering tonight. And there's a lot of speculation as to who they are going to claim Satoshi Nakamoto is. Now, one of the interesting things is when this the news of this came out, because I didn't hear about it until I want to say Friday. And when the news came out, there was obviously people speculating online, and there were crypto media outlets reporting on it. And there was a lot of speculation that they were going to say in advance that it is a guy named Len Sassaman. Now, I've heard this name being brought up before. Again, everything that we're going to be talking about today's show and every show I generally do, you will find linked in the video description. So you'll find this full article linked down below. And this was October the 5th, which was Saturday. So that kind of matches up the timeline that I was saying. And they're saying, who is Len Sassaman and why might HBO think he's Satoshi? The late cryptographer and privacy advocate is in the spotlight because bettors on Polymarket think he may be identified as Satoshi Nakamoto. So it's all just coming down to betting and such. He is a candidate, and there's other candidates involved. But let's go ahead and talk about who Leonard Harris, Len Sassaman, was, because unfortunately he did unalive himself. Let me find the information. So here we are. It is Sassaman attended a private school in the native state of Pennsylvania and was a prodigy in cryptography. While still in his late teens, Sassaman moved to San Francisco and became a regular in the cypherpunk community, a computer privacy movement that started in the late 1980s. He eventually went on to study under David Chaum's widely dubbed dubbed the Godfather of crypto. Really bad grammar in English right there. But David Chaum is the creator of eCash. He's known as the Godfather of cryptography, the Godfather of cryptocurrency. I've talked about him on numerous shows. If you look him up and you look up his Wikipedia, it will say that Satoshi Nakamoto used all but one element of the blockchain that was proposed by David Chaum in 1982 or 1983. Could have been writing it between the 2 years, but it came out in 82 or 83. It's a dissertation paper, and it basically had the code and everything to what would become Bitcoin, minus one element, which was a double spend problem. Sassaman worked on projects such as Pretty Good Privacy, the PGP software, and its update, GNU Privacy Guard. He and his wife, computer scientist Meredith Patterson, founded the SaaS startup Osagato. There's also a tribute to Len Sassaman on the Bitcoin blockchain on block number 138725. And that was to show appreciation and tribute to the man that unfortunately unalived himself. While Sassaman had a lot of achievements, the cryptography expert was diagnosed with depression in his teens. And July 3rd, 2011, Sassaman unalived himself at the age of 31. And following his death, the tribute took place on block 138725. You can go ahead and read the rest of this article, but the only thing I'll point out is that Sassaman's wife said that Len was not Satoshi. And she tweeted out saying, it's very well-deserved research and respectful article, but the best of my knowledge, Len was not Satoshi. It's worth reading for the history and conclusions about mental health, though. So she's speculating that he is not Satoshi Nakamoto. Polymarket. Now, let me go ahead and real quick scroll back up. I think it's up here. Yeah, so you can see on Saturday, Polymarket had Len Sassaman at 44.5%. Hal Finney, another big candidate who's passed away, 14%. Adam Back, CEO of Blockstream, 9.3%. There is speculation that they're going to announce Adam Back. Nick Szabo is another one. He's been involved in Bitcoin from very early on and is a very well-known cryptographer and cypherpunk at 7.9%. And then Paul LaRue, who is basically, he's in prison right now for the rest of his life. He's a criminal mastermind, and he also was very, very talented in coding, computers, and such. And there's a lot of speculation. And Crypto Blood, is a firm believer that Paul LaRue is Satoshi Nakamoto. I don't personally think it's limited to one individual, but I'll talk about my thoughts about who Satoshi Nakamoto is on tomorrow's live stream with the Three Wise Man Wednesday with Blood and Mind Your Biz that we'll be doing at 3:00 p.m. Eastern time. I'm pretty sure. So you can see the numbers here, but they changed very drastically. So the documentary is coming out. Let's see here. It's coming out. Basically, it's almost 5 o'clock. So in another little over 4 hours, the documentary will be out here in the United States, and I don't believe it's been released yet at all. So the Len Sassaman has actually gone down to 1.4%. And on Saturday, it was at 44.5%. And this is just people speculating and betting. So I wouldn't take this very, very seriously, but this is just something to kind of consider. If there's some people that you didn't know that could be potential candidates and why, you could do some more research on those individuals. David Kleiman, people are speculating he could. David Kleiman was involved, or the Kleiman family was involved with a lawsuit against Craig Wright, claiming that Kleiman and Craig Wright were Satoshi Nakamoto. Again, I don't think it's limited to just one individual. Paul LaRue's chance has gone down. Hal Finney's chance has gone down. A lot of people's chances have gone down, and Nick Szabo and Adam Back have gone up, and you can see that Adam Back, it looks like, has the highest percentage right now chance. Actually, no, take that back. Other multiples. So that's somebody different. I didn't even notice that one. But as far as the numbers, 7.5% is the highest voting for Adam Back being revealed as Satoshi Nakamoto. Personally, I don't think it's Adam Back. I don't think Satoshi Nakamoto would dox himself in any way. And even if you're doxing your actual real identity, but you're not doxing yourself as Satoshi, but you start a company that does things involving the technology. I'm not going to get into my feelings about Adam Back or Blockstream right now. I'm just going to leave this very, very neutral as to what is being said here. And then I'm going to patiently wait till 9 p.m., watch Money Electric, and tomorrow myself, Blood, and Mind Your Biz are going to be talking about who we think Satoshi Nakamoto is, because regardless of what they say in this documentary, I don't think that we're going to see Satoshi Nakamoto revealed on an HBO show or anything to that effect, a Wired magazine article. I just don't see those kind of elements taking place for revealing who Satoshi Nakamoto is. And I don't really think we're honestly ever going to truly know. And sometimes the truth hurts. Let me go ahead real quick and see what everybody is saying in the live chat. I do appreciate everybody for taking the time to join me. I'm not sure how my internet looks on your end, but I can see that my internet is going in and out as far as its signal. So I apologize if there's some technical issues and I look all glitchy or blurry and it's not catching up with you folks. I do have to get somebody out here to look at my interwebs yet again. It is insane. I mean, it's insane. It's frustrating between everything that I mentioned. I'm not going to make today's episode about complaining. So do appreciate everybody for taking the time to join, because time is our most valuable asset. And thank you for giving me yours. DanishCrypto.ton. Appreciate you tuning in. Okay, thanks for tuning in, my friend. I am the leader of cats. I am the pit bull. The pit bull is the leader of the cats. It's going to be released today, October the 8th, 2024 at 9 p.m. Eastern time, which would be 6 p.m. Pacific time. David Brumbelow, good to see you in the house. I don't know if you texted me back. It looks like you did, and I'll check here after the stream. Appreciate. I'm not really sure that's a spoiler, okay? And no, he is not alive. Again, he unalived himself, as I mentioned. Appreciate you, my friend. And I definitely encourage people to check out that documentary. But I think you'll enjoy the discussion between myself, Crypto Blood, and Mind Your Biz that we're going to be doing tomorrow, 3 p.m. I believe 3 p.m. Eastern time. But stay tuned. I will have that scheduled this evening for tomorrow's live stream with my brothers from Other Mothers. Sawcat Ali, thanks for joining. Appreciate you joining from Bangladesh, my friend. The Rumble stream is not working right now, David. I had to get it corrected. I had some technical issues. This whole freaking live stream has been filled with nothing but technical issues. So I apologize. Pretty sure nobody begins to think it's just a marketing dump from HBO and they're going to speculate like every other documentary. No, I agree. I agree. They're sensationalizing this. Please tell me when the Bitcoin mystery is released on HBO. I hope you heard that is today at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Thanks, David. I do apologize. I am streaming, I believe, on X. Let me make sure that that's working properly. I should have checked that, but the Rumble thing screwed me up. Yeah, it looks like we are good over on the X side. So I do appreciate everybody. We have 142 people watching over on X. So please give a like and repost. I just reposted my very own live stream. All right. So let me see if there's anything else that I wanted to go over and cover. Oh, there is. There is something I wanted to go over and cover real quick. So there's, like I said, there's a lot of speculation as to who Satoshi Nakamoto is. And if we were to go to X right now and search for Money Electric, I'm going to re-update this. So we got the most recent, freshest settings. This is all speculation. At Explore Bitcoin says it's going to be Dan Spena. I think he's a mentor to what's his name from London Real, which I think that's a London Real picture. Yeah, it is. Okay, so if I keep scrolling down, someone is saying David Kleiman because they're saying that there was leaked footage, and at the very end, it has in memory of Dave Kleiman, forever Satoshi Nakamoto, Palm Beach, Florida, 2007. And yes, Kleiman was a Floridian. I cannot say 100% sure that this is actually leaked footage, but I can say it's promoting a meme coin. So maybe if you add up 1 + 1, you'll see that it equals 4. And you have Len Sassaman being mentioned here. I'm just kind of going through what people are saying here, because again, a lot of this is going to be trying to promote something else. There's a lot of meme coins out there that people are definitely trying to promote. Dave Kleiman keeps coming up, but that's not reflecting in what we're seeing. Oh, there's my live stream. Look at that. I came up in the Money Electric search. It's because I have Money Electric hashtag. Nice. I came up in my own search. So you guys can check this out on your own. Kind of speculate with other people about who you think it might be. If you want to get in on this action, look, we're seeing some action going up here. Kind of going up in real time here. That Nick Szabo 7.2%, Adam Back 8.6. That's getting close. Len Sassaman is staying about 1.9, but it's still a big difference from what we've seen on Saturday with Len Sassaman having 44.5%. And if you look at Nick Szabo and Adam Back, we're still kind of about the same number, around about 9 and 8%, kind of in the same area. So right now it looks like Polymarket is speculating Adam Back, and I think that is not a smart move. I did have the opportunity to meet Adam Back at one of the Bitcoin conferences, and I did ask him about doing an interview, and I told him why. I told him about how I feel about the big block versus small block, what happened with Bitcoin Cash and the fork that took place back in August of 2017. Told him that I interviewed Roger Ver, excuse me. I always mess up his name. Charlie Lee. And then I was planning on trying to interview Craig Wright, which fell through. And at this point, I'm kind of glad it fell through because it pretty much looks like the courts have proven that he is not Satoshi, and he's not been able to actually truly be able to prove that he is Satoshi conclusively. And that's ultimately the sad thing is if it is Len Sassaman that they're going to say, Len Sassaman is no longer with us. So there's no real way to prove it. The only way that you can really prove that you're Satoshi is to show the private keys. You could sign a message on the blockchain. There's ways that can be done. You could sign a signature. You can prove you're the owner of those keys if you are the owner of those keys. The only way that that's going to be done is if someone can actually show definitive proof. And I don't see that happening. And that's because of who I personally think is the creator of Bitcoin. And again, I don't believe it's just one individual. I definitely believe it's a they. Could be some it's, but definitely a they. That's a good one. Satoshi Nakamoto's in the chat. Nice. It's definitely not this individual. Definitely not this individual. No. He's Brazilian. Let us see if they will speak the truth. Interesting. Satoshi Nakamoto PGP keys were removed from the server. I'm not sure what that means, but I appreciate you sharing. So it'll be interesting to see. Let me know in the comments down below after you're done watching this live stream. Who do you think is Satoshi Nakamoto? If you watch the documentary and they say it's X and you think it's Y, let me know why down below in the video description. I greatly appreciate it. I do encourage you to make sure you're subscribed to the channel. If you're not already, if you are subscribed to the channel, make sure you're still subscribed, because again, a lot of people have been unsubscribed from the channel. Turn those notifications on. If you're not getting the notifications, turn them off, unsubscribe, resubscribe, and turn the notifications back on. Joe Flunky saying, do you have a public address of Satoshi? Keep up the good content, Rice. Thank you. I can find it, but the Genesis block, and I believe there's some other addresses that have been identified as what could be potentially Satoshi's. 100% that the Genesis block is Satoshi. But from the way I understand it, the Genesis block, you can't really take out any of the coins. They kind of need to be anchored there as the Genesis block for the continuation of the future blocks, which creates the blockchain to where we are today, if I understand the technical side of that correctly. Also, another thing is there will never actually be 21 million Bitcoin. It would be something like 20,999,999.99999, and either 3 or 4 more nines, if I have it correct. Interesting. I have 34 of his, but there is 152 I say is his. It's possible there's 152. I mean, because it was the first to mine Bitcoin. Then later's got involved, but I want to say at least for the first few months, I believe it was only Satoshi mining until other people caught wind of what was going on and started mining themselves. So time will only tell. Again, I don't feel like whatever is being said in the documentary released is really going to be of any substance. I think it's going to be fluff, just like most documentaries that are trying to sensationalize something. The documentary will come out today at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. So I'm not sure where you're located, but it's going to be basically 4 hours from now. It comes out on HBO Max. So be sure to check it out. Links are in the video description. Let me go ahead and pull that up again real quick so everybody can see. Premieres October 8th. That's today, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. And then it's 3 hours and 59 minutes from this moment forward. And I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what is being said. Be sure to join me tomorrow. As I mentioned, I'm going to be going live with Crypto Blood and Mind Your Biz, and we're going to be talking more about who we personally think Satoshi Nakamoto is and why. So be sure to join us again. We're shooting for 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, but I should have that scheduled up at some point this evening. I do appreciate everybody for taking the time to tune in and join me. I encourage you, as always, be a blessing to others. Treat people how you want to be treated. Be the glitch that you want to see in this matrix. Be the change that you want to see in this world. Question everything, know yourself, and until next time, be sure to do that practice change stuff, man. Be the change you want to see in this world. Smash that like button, repost if you're watching on X, comment and let me know, who do you think Satoshi Nakamoto is? Is it one person? Is it multiple people? Is it a human? Is it an extraterrestrial? Who or what is Satoshi Nakamoto? Will the real Satoshi please stand up?
Rice TVX, the Mike's Live Wire, American Pitbull, real gold buyer, sound money advocate, vice defender. In the crypto arena, he's the top contender. From the gritty streets of the digital age, Rice lays wisdom, chapter and page. Silver, gold, he scores only the bold. Land, life, and liberty, these values hold.
MC Alien,
deep dive, knowledge revival, navigate the system critical for survival. Rice engraved like inscriptions on metal. Pitbull in the game, lead foot on the pedal. Land acquirer, a strategic mind. In the fight for freedom, he's frontline. Educator on rights, the law he'll explain. Chris Rice, the Pitbull, breaking the chain.
Where'd you send me that link? I'm running this live stream.
In the arena where truths collide, Rice TVX, the certified guide. Silver and gold, land and rights. American pitbull in the freedom fights. In a world of chaos, he's the calm in the storm. Teaching the masses, ready to inform. Keys to crypto, rights we cherish. His wisdom lights paths that others perish. Guardian of wealth, from digital to ancient. His legacy crafted, fearless and patient.
MC Elliott. Hit me up on X at Rice TVX, on Telegram at Rice TVX, or you can email me at Rice. Why am I getting my email? You can email me at ricecrypto@gmail.com. You're posting links in YouTube comments. YouTube will probably delete those messages. Smash the like, much love. Appreciate you tuning in. Here's a little something to ride us out.